organization is run by women and led by women, so it's a fantastic thing to see. And this center has been running and offering service in Greater Novato area and Bay Area. We have a lot of retreat that you will hear later on at the end, what we offer. Going back to the Shivratri, the word Shivratri literally means you will learn a lot by the artist and the talk, what Shivratri means, but I'll just say a short sentence on it. Shiva is the Lord, and the Ratri is the night. So God comes to change night into the day, and that's the whole celebration is about. And you will see through the music, through dance, through the lecture on the spiritual meaning of the Shivratri. So with that, with every event at Brahma Kumaris, we start with lighting candles. So we have beautiful candles here, and I'll invite our special guest. All of you are special, but we can't have everybody here. So I'll start with our mayor, Novato Mayor Wernick, Susan Wernick. Please come on up. You'll be lighting. You'll be lining up. You'll be in the center, and as I call other names, you will make the semicircle. Next will be two-time Olympian Marilyn King. Come on up. Then we have a Vanna Dance Company founder, Megan Black. Come on up. Next will be Councilwoman Rachel Farrak. Is she here? Councilwoman Pat Uckland, come on up. Yes, you'll be lighting candle. Come on up. Then we have Dr. Vinny Singh. He's a professor of Mercy College. Dr. Sudarshan Kapoor, if he's a professor. Yes, brother. He's the ex-professor of Fresno State University. Sister Veena. She's the meditation teacher in Fresno or Brahma Kumari Center there. Sister Hema, who is one of the directors here at the Anubhuti Retreat Center. And then Brother Maximus Barbino. Come on up. You get to light the candle. One of the significance of lighting candle, it reminds our own identity. We are also being of light. So as you are lighting the candle, remember you are also a point of light. And we would like, after you light the candles, stand in circles so our photographer can take a nice photograph as well as a memory.
Every occasion, it's very special and light. Everybody loves lights. And the significance of lighting the physical light is all of us are here in this wonderful gathering to ignite our real light, real inner awakening. So physically symbol of our inner awakening. So today in this wonderful evening program, I'm sure you'll go away with having awakened yourselves. So thank you. Lovely to see you. Om Shanti.
Thank you, everyone. Come on down, take your space. You need hand? All right. As we lit our own light, and it's being said that one small lights other light, and that light lights other light, and it becomes whole global lighting, and it has a deeper spiritual meaning of sharing the knowledge and being enlightened. So thank you all for coming up and doing a candlelight. Next, we have something very special, a brand new band. They are debuting today. Their band name is Nightingales, Meher, Shreya, and Aisha, the Amazing Three. So this bio was written by them. Come on up.
We're doing Om chanting. Please sing along with us.
Thank you so much, Meher, Naisha, and Shreya. The Om chant is basically makes you connection with the higher power, higher being. At the beginning, I said Om Shanti. That means is reminding I am a peaceful soul. So this Om chant, if you are in India this time of the year on Shivratri, people go to temple and chant that all night to meet that higher connection, to make that connection. And that voice has itself as a breathing pattern that makes easy connection. So thank you for reminding that, um, the amazing three. Thank you. The next we have a dance performance, and just I'm going to make a little introduction for them here. So Vanna Dance Company, also called Kathak, North Indian classical dance, was founded in 1988 by Megan Black, who you met earlier. She came up for the lighting candle. Um, and grew out of performance opportunity for Megan and her students of Kathak dance. The group has continually evolved over the years and presently composed of students who have been studying Kathak from between 4 and 7 years. They began between the ages of 7 to 9 and are now all in high school in Santa Rosa or Petaluma. Kathak is an art which requires long-term study and devotion to practice. It is a beautiful classical style with an element of physical. You have to teach me that word one of these days. Carriage.
I don't have my glasses.
That might be my problem too.
Beautiful classical style. Oh, with an elegant physical
Elegant. Okay,
carriage.
so there was a space missing there in my write-up.
Elegant physical carriage.
Elegant physical carriage. Thank you so much. Intricate rhythmic footwork, impressive precision, and famous for lightning, fast turns. Yeah, so it's very agile. I can't even do few steps, so I appreciate it. It's more devotional, more than physical turns. Has a lot of devotion, a lot of meaning behind every facial expression, every step they do, and the gesture. So with that, would you introduce your group name by name before you start? Thank you.
So these are my precious students. Come. Is this on? Yeah. So this is Kaya. Come and take your place. And Rekha. And Anuja. Anuja and Priyanka are from my original group in Santa Rosa. So I've been with them 8 years. Yeah. They're, yeah, like my children. I love them all. Okay, and I'm Megan, and we're going to I'll let you know that we're going to begin with an Alapan Pranam. So this is an invocation of divine grace. So it's very appropriate for this occasion. And then we'll do some compositions, and I'll dance a little. Montino will play a little music for us. The recorded music is all entirely composed and played, all the instruments, by Montino. So he's our incredible accompanist and composer. And then at the end, they'll come back in a different costume, and they will do a sultal item, which is a joyful dance. So that would be after the dawn, right? That would be the day when the light has come, that kind of a dance. Okay.
Ta
don't have a tabla player, so we have today an electronic
I hear the bells, so performers are going to do one more performance.
Da get a nugga D, get a nugga ecto, tincha, panche, saran. Da get a nugga D, get a nugga ecto, tincha, panche, saran. Da get a nugga D, get a nugga ecto, tincha, panche, saran. Sarat, 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 sarat. Ecto tincture, ecto tincture, ecto tincture, punch. Ecto tincture, ecto tincture, ecto tincture, punch. Ecto tincha, panche sarat, ecto tincha, panche sarat, ecto tincha, panche sarat, ecto tincha, panche sarat. Tari tita te, tari tita te, takita digita da, kita da, kita da, kita da, takita digita da, kita da, kita da, kita da, takita digita da, kita da, kita da.
Let's give them a big round of applause one more time. It was Priyanka Sharma, Anuja Dave, Rekha Hilly, Kaya Nair, who were the performers. And thanks to Megan Blake, director, choreographer of Kathak, and storyteller and teacher director Montiono Parbono. Thank you so much, everyone. A little gift for you, so sisters have something special for you. Come on. Yay.
So I teach them in Santa Rosa. We have a studio there where we have the classes, and I have one of my newest students is sitting right here in front of me. She just started, Anya. And so there's, yeah. So even from the very beginning, Anya, how old are you now? How old are you? 7. Right. So she's starting, and they go all the way up to, who's the oldest one here? 17, yeah. So, okay. So, and I just started a new class. So if anyone knows a child between 7 and 10 or so, thereabouts, we just started a new session with new students in Santa Rosa. You can always contact me. Vaishali here. Vaishali has my number. Okay. Oh, this is our I touch your feet. He's Montino Bourbon, and he is a Thai disciple of Ali Akbar Khan. So he's had much training and is extremely proficient. Not only can he play the sarod, which he studied with Ali Akbar Khan, but he plays the dotara, flutes, drums. He taught African drumming for 20 years. He started out with ukulele and guitar. He's really accomplished, and you might have heard there's ukulele, there's bass, there's all kinds of things on our music because we have this wonderful composer. Thank you, Montino.
The message on the first dance, she's asking.
The gestures are reverence for Bhumi, the mother, who gives us the life, and for there's the sky, the 4 directions, the gratitude for the teachings of the gurus. It's just so full of devotion, and it's invoking gratitude for all of these blessings. And so it's it's like I do that pranam at the beginning and the end of every class, and I've done it for 42 years. It never gets old. It's like Om. It's like a prayer. It never gets old. It transforms you from wherever you are in your life to a higher place. And it's because you're receiving a blessing every time you do that prayer. So that's what we began with.
Thank you for making it such a special evening with your beautiful performance and really heartfelt. It really feels like we're a community and we're at home, right? Together. After a long time. Yes. Doesn't it?
Long time. Huh? Long time.
Didn't know I was still in the area. Vaishali didn't know I was still in the area. She came to Diwali, and she was really surprised to see me. And we recognized each other, and she said, "You're still around?" And I said, "Well, yes. I haven't gone anywhere." So she said, "Would you come?" And I said, "Yes, of course we'll come."
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. The floor is warm now. So next I'd like to invite our mayor, Susan Wernick. Susan was raised in Mill Valley by civically mindset parents who both served on their local city council. And me being a civil servant also, I have appreciation for the civil work that we all do. She's a 37-year resident of Novato and the mother of two kids, Stacy and Ben. Throughout their childhood, Susan was an active volunteer in several organizations, including the Novato, North Little League, and the Cub Scouts. She also spent many years volunteering in various roles at San Ramon Elementary and Sinoa Middle School. Susan enjoys personal fitness, hiking, and has recently discovered mountain bike riding on the local trails of Novato. So welcome, and please share some.
So, yes, I'm mayor this year, and I have to say, this is my 4th year on the council. And actually, it's my 40th year in Novato, and I've lived in Marin County my entire life. And I am absolutely embarrassed to say that I never knew that this center was here. So Vaishali reached out last year, I think, and I was unable to attend the event. So, I mean, I had no idea what to expect. This has been amazing. To come after those dancers, I'm sorry, but that's a really hard act to follow. I loved the costumes. Raising my kids, I sewed, and every year I sewed their Halloween costumes. And so watching at those costumes, all I'm thinking about is how would I put that together? And where did you get that gorgeous fabric? Because all the fabric stores are closed these days. But, you know, honestly, I didn't really prepare anything because I didn't know what to expect. And this has been such a surprise. It has been an incredibly stressful few weeks for me. As Pat can attest, we have a lot going on in the city, and it's a lot. Being mayor, it's a bigger role than being on the council. Who knew? I'm learning. But as soon as I got in here and when the music was playing, I just felt like, I've been running all day. I made sure I got my workout in before I came. I got to the fitness center. But what a blessing to have a center like this. And I cannot thank you enough for making me aware of it. And again, completely embarrassed. But it goes to show you that oftentimes in our communities, we have a lot of hidden treasures. And it does tell us to get out there a little bit more and to learn more about our community. And so to have the opportunity to be here today, to learn about this, to experience this festival, and to be here with all of you, it's a huge honor. I mean, honestly, I feel completely blessed to be here. It's really, honestly, I had no idea this is a highlight of the week. So that's all I have to say. Wonderful time to be here. So nice to see the participation, and I'm just waiting to see what's next. So thank you. I appreciate this so much. So sweet.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
Just
so
a little
sweet.
token
Oh, you're
of
so nice.
appreciation.
So sweet.
And,
Both of you, thank you.
and congratulations for our new mayor. Yeah. She's our new mayor, and so everyone in Zoom, just so you know. And we're so happy that you are leading us. Thank you. Yeah.
No, I was just going to say it's just an honor. It's it's a huge honor to represent the community. And as was mentioned, I'm a rare breed, I think. Both my mother and father were elected officials in the city of Mill Valley. And growing up, I never thought that I would do this. But something happened in the community, and I got involved. And God bless my mother, who said, I remember her telling me, you know what, you can fight City Hall. And so I got involved in some activism, which then actually taught me a lot. I learned a lot that I was not always right. Sometimes I was wrong about certain things. And lo and behold, I got involved, Pat remembers, I got involved on the Planning Commission. I got appointed to the Planning Commission after being on a city manager's working group having to do with our housing element, if you're reading the Marin IJ. And after the Planning Commission experience, I thought, you know what, I think I want to do a little bit more. I think I have something to offer the community. And here I am. So things happen in life you would never, ever expect. And here I am today. So, and it's an honor, honestly, to represent all of you. If anybody ever needs anything, please reach out. I might not be super timely in getting back, but I will get back to you. So again, thank you.
Thank you again, Mayor. Next, we like to invite Marilyn King, good friend of Kumari's for many, many years. Marilyn King is a two-time Olympian in the grueling 5-event pentathlon. Her 20-year athletic career includes 5 national titles and a world record. Marilyn King's discovery of 3 elements that are always present when ordinary people do extraordinary things resulted in her developing the concept of Olympian technology. Marilyn King has been featured in numerous articles and books, including Dream Makers and The Spirit of Champions. Marilyn King also has appeared on the PBS program News Hour with Mr. Leher? Jim Leher, yes. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. And just as you said, you never know what you're going to be thrown. I've been a friend of the Brahma Kumaris for probably 30 years. You know, if we've been here 20 years, and I was connected before that, and I immediately felt like it was family. It just felt like I had come home. And I remember one time when Dadi Janki and I was out in Modesto or something, and everyone is always so kind, and Dadi Janki was going to be speaking in Hindi, and the auditorium was filled, and for English speakers, they were ushering us over here. It's like, but Dadi's over here. Yes, but she'll be speaking Hindi. You know, you should go over here. Yes, but I want to go over here. So after about 3 of those, you know, they finally said, okay, fine. And as generous always, you know, I wound up sitting somewhere near the front, and I wept. I wept. I didn't understand a single word, but there was something about the energy that communicated that was beyond words. And I feel the same way about the dancers who were here. I mean, how could you not feel, you know, the joy, right? With the light being there, and the grace and the beauty and the elegance was just, so you need words sometimes. So I was asked to speak, and it's like, you know, I'm not quite sure. It's the last time I was with the Brahma Kumaris and I was asked to speak, they gifted me this lovely, and I keep it on a very special chair in my dining room. I see it, but I never have a chance to wear it. I mean, where would you wear this, right? And maybe I could and should more, but I asked if it was appropriate. So what do you think? And it says, Om Shanti. And what more do we need to know? I am a peaceful soul. So the few things I would just like to say, it feels a little odd. I mean, how many of you have an Olympian as a friend? How many of you know Olympians? Well, now you do. And I'm an ordinary person. I won't go off onto that story. What I'm kind of called to share because of the celebration that we are here for is I had a life-altering experience at my first Olympic Games in the Olympic Village. And I had kind of squeaked onto the Olympic team. And so I'm walking around with my eyes open. But all around the Olympic Village, I was struck by, as I looked around, it's not so unlike looking here in the audience, there was like every race in the Olympic Village, every religion, every political persuasion, every socioeconomic, and we were living in peace. There were no arguments, there were no fights in the village. And when I asked, these two countries are at war with each other, these two men are sitting together, you know, and talking, and how can this be? And I realized that when I walked around the village, it didn't matter. I didn't know who you were. Maybe it was Cyrillic alphabet, and I couldn't even read what country. I didn't know if you were a gold medalist or an also-ran like me. But as I walked around, it's like you had respect for everyone you saw. And then you were curious. If you wound up sitting next to them at lunch, you hope you could have a common language, that you could find out more about who they were. And what changed for me in that moment is I thought, we could live in a global Olympic village. You don't have to choose the two I chose. For me, it was respect and curiosity. But if you just take a day. And so for me, it was like, I tell people, I feel like I've been to the promised land. I have seen the light. We can do this. We can make it as a planet and a species. And Olympians are messengers. So that would be my message to you this evening. And it comes at the same time of this light. Sometimes we can't feel it. But if you've ever been up in an airplane on a cloudy day, you're down under here and it just feels all dark. And as soon as the plane takes off, it's like, oh, the sun is still here. So the light is always here. It is always available to us. And it is in us. And it's one of the lovely things that I learned from the Brahma Kumaris. And the last thing I'll share is I had the privilege to be at Peace Village. And one of the great concepts that came through during that week was that notion that every day, all day long, we're like bombarded with all kinds of information. And it makes us feel in all kinds of different ways. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good, sometimes it's concerning and worrying. But if we pay attention to what's going on around us and notice how it makes us feel, But then the concept that I walked away with is the divine intellect. If you put that feeling through the divine intellect and ask from that place, whatever you call that, you know what the right thing is to do. And that's where Olympic athletes live. You know, you have something that matters to you, you have very particular ways of thinking about it, and it plays out in its daily practice. So I encourage all of you, be really clear. What's your most important daily practice in connecting to the light? One for me is to come and celebrate with my dear, dear friends, the Brahma Kumaris. So thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much. We have a gift for you, Marilyn. Agree. Very inspiring. Thank you, Marilyn King. Right, next we have a beautiful skit put together by brothers and sisters of Center here. I'll give their names after their the skit, but please welcome them. We live in the world of uncertainty, and there are few scenes at the beginning which shows the earthquake in Turkey, etc. But then it takes us to the transformation and the real meaning, spiritual meaning of the uncertainty, how to live in uncertainty and be positive about it. So with that, let's play the skit.
Then, just hours later.
One of President Putin's closest advisors, the Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov.
Hunger crisis, as many as 20 million people could be starving by the middle of this year.
Meal of the day for her family. Mezivo Sarai.
Overwhelmed hospitals, people dying on the streets from lack of oxygen, and packed crematorium.
The latest on the coronavirus emergency.
And now another major American city seeing the virus spread within its borders.
Depression creeps up on you quietly. At the very beginning, you struggle with the little things, but
what is going on in the world? My God, where are you? How can God let this happen? Are you even real? If you're here, then do something. Where are you? We need you. Do you even exist? If you're there somewhere, then where is the truth? If you're for real, then prove yourself. Prove that you exist.
Welcome, everyone. It is time to rediscover the truth from within. Let us keep our minds and hearts open and see what we feel, what we understand, and what we experience. Let us look at the subject of the divine, the Supreme Soul, God, whatever name you use. The Supreme Being is a point of light, and within that point is the ocean of all positive attributes. This being is known by many names: God, Bhagwan, Allah, Abba, Grandfather, Jehovah. The Brahma Kumaris like that name Shiva. Shiva means three things: benefactor, the one who only has benevolence and bestows. It also means seed, that which is the origin where creation emerges, and the source of love and peace. Thirdly, it also means the point. In mathematics, a point or decimal is neither positive or negative, yet plays an important role. It has the power to merge and finish the extraneous as well as emerge the essence into creativity. The form of the Supreme Being is the same as every other soul, but the vast difference is the state of perpetuating love, peace, purity, and bliss. Let us all take a moment to understand the divine acts of the Supreme Being. He is the Creator, Sustainer, and the Transformer. The Trimurti is well known in India and in religious based on the ancient scriptures. The word itself means three forms. The forms represent the three stages of the cycle of life: creation, sustenance, or you may say preservation, and transformation. The creator of the life must originate outside the box, beyond life, and the creator injects new energy into the cycle of life to create a new life. But the soil must be fertile for sowing. This is represented by the first form of creation. The Supreme Being, God, establishes the golden age of purity, happiness, and peace. That is why he's also called Heavenly God the Father. He transforms the old world into a new world, the world of self-sovereignty. Our religion is peace, and our kingdom is peaceful. At this time of Satyug, the age of truth, it is full of complete peace, happiness, and prosperity. It is a soul-conscious world of divine human beings called deities. The second form is called sustenance or preservation. The eternal feminine, like the physical earth, is ever-giving, renewing, and nurturing. The Supreme Soul uses the power of love to initiate creation. Then he applies spiritual knowledge and understanding to sustain the original principles of human life. With power of meditation, the spiritual union with the Supreme Soul and deep silence, the soul can transform the karmic accounts and negative habits. The virtues that human beings have inherited from God sustain the new golden aged world for a long period of time. As is nature's law, anything that is new does become old with time. Likewise, the world goes through degeneration. A time comes when pain and suffering, sorrow and peacelessness become intolerable. The world of misery has to be transformed. World transformation begins with self-transformation. We all know the law of conservation of energy states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. So to add new energy to a system, that new energy must come from outside of the system. The creator of life must originate outside of the box, beyond life, and the creator injects new energy into the cycle of life to create a new life. If life is to grow and change, then its opposite, beyond life, must mean to be constant and eternal. As the creator, he is the father of all three forms. However, he does not have a body. He is beyond life, and therefore, in our own confusion, we have merged significant bodily beings with God. But he is also not omnipresent. His form is that of tiny point of sentient light of living seed. For he is the light of new energy or the seed of new life. When I sit in meditation, in remembrance of him, I accept his new energy of sustenance and surrender to him as an eternal source of love and peace. Each day, I observe myself transforming through this method of remembrance. And each day, the cycle of life spins and spins.
Right. Thank you so much, Transformer, Sustainer, and Creator. Creator was acted by Ani, um, Sustainer by Deborah, and what was the last one? Transformer by Brother Jim. Want to give credit to the production team, Lena. She was the one who wrote with the help of Majipura, Rupali, Kiran, Vaishali, Jayesh, and Elizabeth. So thank you for such a powerful message of the what God means. And to set it up, we have a next explaining the spiritual significance of Shivratri, the festival that we are celebrating. Sister Vaishali, she's MBA, currently working at City College of San Francisco, where she serves as a senior management consultative position and recipient of Achievement of Leadership from City and County of San Francisco. She's a meditation instructor at Brahma Kumari's Meditation Center, San Francisco, and Anubhuti Retreat Center, Novato. She is a Raj Yoga practitioner for 27 years, and she has served thousands of lives with her godly service via online and in-person meditation classes, workshops, event management, and yogic cooking. So if you want to learn any good cooking, she's pretty good at it, and much more. So with that, Sister Vaishali.
Good evening. So far, how is your evening going? Good. And I think so by now, you might have experienced some divinity in the atmosphere and in the company where we are sitting. Have you? A couple of you would like to share. What did you experience so far? Mayor Susan has already shared.
The first word that would come to mind is acceptance.
Acceptance.
Acceptance. Peace. Anyone else?
When we were on stage dancing, I felt so much, this audience was so loving us. I could feel that. It was just this incredible wave, continuous wave of love coming from the, I've performed a lot, but that, never quite that vibration. I really felt that. And so thank you for asking me to come. Yeah.
So loud. So, and when you were listening to the skit, pretty much we have experienced where the love is coming from, right? And many of you, for you, you have graciously accepted our invitation just by not even knowing what is Mahashivratri. How many of you are there like that? How many of you? Huh? No, you don't know what is Mahashivratri, but let's try and see what they have to offer, right? And that's how the journey started for myself. I was looking for the truth when I was in, because you heard that 27 years, and I don't look pretty much old. So I was not that old, and I was really looking for the truth, because it is one of the video which you saw in the beginning that, you know, everyone has there in their life that moment where they feel that I need to change. Do you think so? There should be some change to feel and see my life better than what I am living. And that's how I was looking for the truth. And one fine day, I have, like, you see this image, and many of you must have seen this image even first time, even for Susan, you must have seen in the picture maybe, but, and this image is a symbol of the celebration of Mahashivratri, why we are all got together. And the literal meaning of Mahashivratri means, Shiva means benevolence, and Ratri means night. But it is not that combination doesn't match, isn't it? Benevolence and night, because whenever we speak about night, it's all about darkness, isn't it? And but we do understand that when there is a night, our consciousness goes towards the light. right? And that's what happened, that I was looking for the light, and that's when I really got the true significance of Mahashivratri, the meaning of Shiva. And that's what I just want to share with you, that what I understood Shiva. We have been worshipping this idol like since the beginning of our childhood, because that's how we are brought up, right? You go to the church, you go to mosque, and everybody has their devotion place, and we go there. But I never try to understand what is the meaning of this, what we are worshipping. So today I would take opportunity to explain to you what this symbol of Shiva Lingam means, because that's so important that if when you will Google it, don't go and Google it, please. Don't do that, because Google sometimes really gives the belief system which really sometimes misinterpreting the truth sometimes. So true meaning of Shiva Lingam is, first of all, what is a Shiva Lingam? This idol is called Shiva Lingam. And Shiva means, as I said, is benevolence, and Lingam is a gender. And that's why when you were looking at the video, it was again and again repeated that God is beyond the gender. And as you see in that picture, all the religion also believe that in one or the other form of light. But because we love to express our love, like we wanted to express our love, so we gave you gift, right? So when we love God, we would like to give a gift. And to give a gift and express our love, we want to see them in some or the other form of physical form. So then, in the beginning of the era, when they started discovering the real form of God, they have portrayed him as a Shiva Lingam. But the true meaning of Shiva Lingam is God is eternal being, supreme being, and he is immortal, he is benevolent, he is our father. So, feminists always, why his father? Actually, he is not a father, and he is beyond the gender. But because when we talk about creator, then we say he, and we shouldn't go into he and she. I think so, because that's one of the things which I learned when I came to Brahma Kumaris. And that's what God Shiva taught us, that we all are being of light, we all are soul, and we all are what you shared right now. Peace, acceptance, love, what more? What more? Compassion, what more? Bliss, what more? Generosity, yeah. And why do we see that and why do we seek it? Because we are like our Father. Son shows Father. Right? We also want to see God the way he has created us, and that's what we are. That's why we connect. We connect with like-minded people, isn't it? So the same way, the only difference which we already saw in the skit is he is an ocean. And we go to the ocean to get the breeze, right? We look for the ocean, right? Every now and then we like to go to beach, right? Yeah? Why? To experience it. So the same way, why we have to go only sometimes? Why don't we learn to go every day? And that is not a physical ocean. That ocean is 24/7 available to us. And that's what we call God, we call Supreme Being. And that's what also we learned in that skit, that if a hero, you must have watched a lot of movies, right? So if you see the heroine, the actress is stuck, and both the hands are tied, And then here that hero comes, and then what does he do? He rescues him, right? So to rescue her, he has to be free. He has to be free, right? So the same way, when we are seeking a light, we are seeking for the answers. The one who is giving the answer should be always free and available. Is there anybody in your life who is 24/7 available for you? Your parents, your spouse, your kids, anybody? But he do. He accepts you. Do you think so in our life? Everybody accepts us as we are, always. But we want that. We know that it exists. Why? Because at some point of time in our life, because Eastern philosophy believes in reincarnation, so at some point of time, we have realized that it exists. We don't look for something which doesn't exist. So we have tried to look for it, and at some point of time, we find it. And that's what I found. And that's the true meaning of Shiva. And that's what I found, that first of all, I learned that I'm a soul, and I am not stressed soul, I am not tense soul, I am not miserable soul, I am not, what else all we say ourselves? Angry soul. But I am what I said right now: peace, love, bliss, happiness. So that was the first lesson. Second lesson I learned, that as if I am a soul, and I am not the body, because we all leave the body one day, right? We have to all go and leave the body. But soul is eternal because it's energy. So when I am not a body, my father cannot be the body. Make sense? So, but if I exist, my father exists, right? We came for our parents, right? So if I exist, my father exists. So if I'm not a body, how can my father be the body? Make sense? Right. Then second thing, what do I get from my father? What do you get from your father? What do you get? Inheritance, if they have one in the physical form, right? But the same thing, when I connect myself truly with so much love, without coming into my limitation of body, when I connect to him, I feel that flow of energy. And that's what Megan expressed. We perform, but we feel the energy, we feel the vibration. So vibration is just not in this hall. It's 24/7 available to me. Like, when we are driving, we turn on the radio. So we have so many channels available to us to entertain, right? To give us what we are looking for. So which channel am I connecting to? Every morning, if I connect my energy to my divine Father, that energy, I allow it to come within me. And that's called meditation. Meditation is nothing but I allow myself to be in the company of God. And then I feel what He has and He has to offer me. Second thing is what we learned. These three. What did we learn in the skit? Anybody remembers? Or are you hungry? Creator, sustainer, and but logically we will think about it. If energy can neither be created or can be destroyed, then what is this concept of creator, sustainer, and transformer? Where does this come from? So it comes from that when, and that's why we celebrate Mahashivratri, when I am under the influence of the vices, or we call in the influence of anger, hatred, peacelessness, and something, at that time, I do experience a light, as you said, right, Susan? What you said? Oh, my week was like this, but when I came, I feel it, right? So when I allow myself to immerse that consciousness, what did you do? You didn't do some. This place didn't do anything to you, Susan. You have it. It just popped up. It just emerged. So that is what happens when you again and again connect to the divine, it emerges. And when it emerges, you like it, you like to sustain it. You like to be again and again in that experience. And when you be again and again in that experience, we transform, we change. And when we change, that is a new age for me. There is no new age existing anywhere else. It's within me. And that's what that transformer had in the skit. It starts from me. And then we know the cycle that this is a drama. Everybody has to do what they have to do. And I have only control over what and how I react to it. And how do I preserve what I am. And that, for that, to sustain it, you need enough power. So we have 8 powers. And when I connect to the divine, I get those 8 powers. And through that 8 powers, I really transform my current form and I feel like living a new life again because there is hope. What you saw in the beginning of the skit, it scares us. But still, I have to stand tall. I have to be powerful. And that power, to give this power, to sustain our power, we have a Supreme Soul who is 24/7 available for me. And if you don't know where he is available, we have it here. Any questions? So, Mahashivratri means the Shiva. The spiritual meaning is that God Shiva, he comes, and then you see that bull there, that we call Nandi. In English it's bull, but it's very respectful word we have to use when we say in our Indian culture it's a Nandi. So why there is always a Nandi next to the Shivalingam? Because if, example, I cannot talk to you without the mouth, how can God talk to me without the mouth and not the language I understand, right? He comes and talks to us in Sanskrit. You won't understand what he's talking about, right? So when God comes, he also takes the instrument, and that's why we say that God Shiva doesn't take birth from the womb, but he incarnates. And when he incarnates, he gives the real meaning of who you are, who he is, and what is his role in our life. And there is opportunity for us to transform whatever darkness we feel in our life and bring ourselves into the light. Thank you. So now we will, whatever I have explained to you, that we are going to experience. So I would invite Sister Hema. She is the one of the co-coordinator of this Anubhuti Retreat Center. And we do serve together for a long, long time. And she has also served all over the world in many countries. And she has been practicing this Raj Yoga for more than 40 years. So I would invite her to come up on the stage and give us an experience of that connection to God Shiva.
For 5 minutes, yeah. Let's sit back relaxed. Body totally relaxed. Sitting here on this chair, I feel very fortunate for being here right now. With this wonderful, beautiful, like-minded spirits, souls. Slowly and gently, I say to myself, Om Shanti. Om means I am self. And Shanti, peace. I, this beautiful light, reside in the center of the forehead. As the physical body has parents, I, this divine light, has parents too. Everybody has parents. Human kingdom, animal kingdom. Everyone loves their home. Silence. With the power of my thoughts, let me connect with that divine being. The one that lives beyond this physical world. Normally, we always say, God knows, the one up above. For strength and support, we look upwards. This beautiful, divine point of light. Who is full of selfless love, unconditional love, who gives me constant love, peace, I just have to create this thought. And let that energy flow into me. Like sun rays touching me. Empowering me. My parents that are just a thought away. It's like when you press a button in your phone. You can speak to anybody, any part of the world. In the same way, I feel connected to the divine. I may call him God, Allah, or just higher consciousness. Doesn't matter. I am connected. I feel his love reaching me, being strengthened, loved, and cared. Om Shanti.
Start from the beginning, please. I couldn't hear. I want to see you in the morning sun. I want to see you till the day is done. I thought you left me. Oh, I was sure. No, I was sure. But then you came to me in a dream, or so it seems, and left me wondering if it was really you. I only know one thing. As I approach the golden stairs, I'm prepared to take the steps that lead me to loving me for all time, throughout eternity, from one lifetime till the next, till all the souls are free, till all the souls are free. I want to see you in the morning sun. I want to feel you like that evening star. I called you Father, 'cause I was told, but now I know, 'cause you came to me in a dream, oh so it seems, and left me wondering if it was really you. I only know one thing. As I approach the golden stairs, I'm prepared to take the steps that lead me to thank you, God, for loving me for all time, throughout eternity, from one lifetime till the next, till all the souls are free, 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 till all the souls are free. You and me, yes, all the souls are free, till all the souls are free.
Thank you to Sister Vaishali, Sister Hema, and Sister Elizabeth to give us that experience through words, meditation, and the song. So thank you again for wonderful experience.